Hey everyone, it's Daniel Castles with Right Home Realty, and today I will be reviewing Harbinger's newest speaker that will be out on the market on October 1st. It's the Road Trip 100, also known as the RT100, so stay tuned. So you might be wondering, what is the RT100 or the Road Trip 100? Well, it's the speaker right here. Harbinger has come out with a new speaker. I know they had the RT25, but this is not that speaker. This one's a little bit more powerful. It is a 5-hour battery-powered, pretty much a portable PA speaker. And the construction of this thing is very similar to the very 2312, the same type of plastic and the steel front covers. But I've got to say, I am pretty impressed with this speaker. I took it on a 1-week family vacation and we used it that week, and the battery power on this thing rocks. The sound rocks. Not only does the sound rock on this, but also the amount of inputs you can put on this thing. There are 5 inputs that you can have at once for this speaker. If you look, you see you have the combo input on 1 and 2, so you can put a 1/4 inch or XLR on both 1 and 2 inputs. And then input 3 has 2 1/4 inch right and left, and then you have an auxiliary input 3.5 millimeter, and then you also have Bluetooth. I mean, that is amazing for a speaker this size. And it really does put out a lot of sound. There's 110 decibels coming out of this thing at 1 meter. It has the sound that you're looking for. If you are gigging or want something for a party, this speaker can pump it out. Not only does this speaker have a lot of inputs to choose from, but it also has a charging spot for a 5-volt, 1-amp USB charge cable. You can plug your phone or your tablet into it, and then it also has this great space right here that can hold a tablet. And I've got to say, I've had the experience before of my tablet and my iPad actually dropping off a speaker, and it cracked the screen because the only place I could put the tablet close enough was on top of the speaker. The cable I had wasn't great. Now, if I would have had this speaker right here, the Road Trip 100, I could have just plugged it in and charged it while I ran it off of Bluetooth. What other features, you ask, it has? Well, let me tell you. I've got to say that this right here, this suitcase-like handle that extends pretty high, is very nice. I'm 6'4" and I hate lugging around speakers, especially heavy speakers. Luckily, this one's not that heavy. It's only 26 pounds, but having the suitcase handle and the wheels to roll this thing around is very, very good to have, especially if you are walking a long distance from your car to get set up for a gig, or if you're just enjoying the beach with your family. You can roll it down the boardwalk or roll it through the parking lot and not have to worry about dropping it or, you know, having to stop and readjust so you can carry all your equipment. This has the built-in handle for you and the wheels to make your trip a little bit easier. So I know we talked about the decibel rating on this thing, but what is the hertz? So the response range on this is 65 to 15,000 hertz. So you're going to hear everything that your microphone can put out. Most mics on the market only go up to about 15,000 hertz unless you're going to spend over $100 to $200 on a microphone. This will capture all the sound that you're looking for, from the low bass to the 15,000 in the highs. And I've got to say, I'm very impressed with the balance of the speaker. It doesn't have the bass or treble control on it, but the speaker itself is fairly well balanced. Now let's talk about the construction of the 8-inch speaker. It has a 1-inch driver for high frequency and an 8-inch driver for low frequency, which that is really what gives you that good sound. And I've got to tell you, I'm fairly impressed with this speaker, especially for the price point of $199. It is a really, really good speaker. The other thing that I like about this is, if you look underneath here, I have it mounted on a speaker stand for this video. It mounts to a regular speaker stand, the same size that mounts to the very 2312s over there. Now you might be asking me, Dan, what other features does this thing have? Well, I will show you. It has a light mode to it. So on the front you have a couple different light modes that you can choose to set an ambiance for a party or an event that you're having. It's really, really cool, especially at night. My nieces and nephews loved it on our vacation, and they really enjoyed dancing in front of the speaker. I gotta tell you, I was the cool uncle at the vacation because of this speaker. Of course, I should disclose I was the only uncle at the vacation with a speaker. So when you purchase this speaker, it comes with two other things. Well, I'll scratch that. It comes with three other things: the power cable, a microphone cable, and a microphone. And the microphone is a Harbinger microphone. It has an on-off switch. It sounds okay. If you're doing karaoke, it'll be perfect for you. Personally, myself, I would use another microphone if I was gigging all the time. But for the price that you're paying for the speaker at $199, it's a decent microphone and cable that come with it. It came with a charge, so I was able to turn it on and try it on battery, which is really nice. But it does not take that long to charge. And once it is charged, you have about 5 hours of battery life. And that's if you're using the light as well. I do know that if you have something going at full blast, you might not get more than 5 hours, but if you have something plugged in and you have it on low, you can get way more than 5 hours. We used this for about 7 hours, and I did not have the speaker fully turned up until I got back here at my office to try it out on my guitar, which I'm going to show you next. So please be kind in the comments. So this is my guitar, not plugged, or it's plugged in, but it's not turned up. I'm going to turn it down real quick, make sure this is turned down, that's turned down. And I'm just going to play for you there. So as you can hear, it's not as loud as when I turn it up here. Now I have the volume all the way up and for the input for number one, and then I have this at halfway. Whoa, forgot to turn up my guitar. Hold on. My guitar's all the way up. As you can see, there is definitely some power with this thing. So as you can tell, if you were trying to command a room, you could easily do that with this speaker and a guitar. And the microphone setup through it sounds pretty good, but I don't want to scare anyone away with my singing abilities. So the big question I like to ask myself when I'm testing something out, or when I first purchase something, is would I buy another one? Would I buy it again if I was in the same position and didn't have it? And with this speaker, it would be a definitely yes. This is a great speaker. It has plenty of power for what it's used for. If you are a gigging musician who is wanting something for a coffee shop, or if you are a family that's looking to have a speaker beside the pool or out in the yard, or for events at your house that you're having, or if you're even a small venue, say a small chapel, and you need a speaker for wedding services, this speaker would do great. And for a room that has about 30 or 40 people, this thing will fill up the room. It'd be nice to have two, to be honest with you, because if you're doing an outdoor event, the speaker would be great on a set of speaker stands, and you don't have to worry about having power ran to it. That is the nicest thing about this. It really gives you great sound. I would compare the sound very similar to the very 2312 speaker. Maybe not as loud, but it does give you a good sound. Like I said, it's 110 decibels at 1 meter. So you're getting a lot of volume out of a very small 8-inch speaker. So I hope you like this review of the Road Trip 100, and I just wanted to say thank you again to Guitar Center for sending it to me so I could review it for the viewers here on my YouTube channel. It is going to be available on October 1st at Guitar Center and musiciansfriend.com and guitarcenter.com, but it's only exclusively at those places. So if you're looking for a portable speaker that you can take on a road trip with you, or if you're a musician who wants to use something that is a little bit lighter but can get the job done when doing a gig, look no further and check out the Road Trip 100 at Guitar Center. I gotta tell you guys, I'm really impressed with this speaker, and I will be using this speaker on a regular basis with our band. So I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to comment below and like the video if you did like it. And if you want to keep it up with all the reviews that we're doing and different videos, go ahead and subscribe to our page and ring the bell. Guys, have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you again soon on YouTube.